It's interesting that yesterday's video was about how your style and your healing journey are linked and they can support each other. And today's topic is also related to how the way your appearance manifests and what's going on the inside. So I started using these frownies. These have been around for maybe 100 years, no joke. It's something like before Botox that ladies would use to overnight to like hold different areas of their face in place, because when you sleep and you're all smushed up on the pillow, you start to form like lines in different places. So I thought I'd give it a try. It's a little crazy looking, but I do find when I wake up in the morning, like things are very smooth because I haven't been smushed on the pillow. So it got me thinking about, they're also designed to train your face not to get used to not making certain movements that will cause those wrinkles. Now, of course, I don't want to stop smiling and laughing and hold my face in place. I'm not going to do that. But it did make me kind of ponder, like the crow's feet are from smiling, right? Your eyes wrinkle when you smile. And I think that's why crow's feet are so cute, because they represent years of smiling. And plus, crows are dope. They're super smart and they're really amazing creatures. But the other like first wrinkle that's forming is one right here. So I was thinking, what am I doing that's repeating that motion? And of course, there's like surprise and delight, and I love all those things. But I also, when I do this, I got this like hit in my chest of, when I do that a lot is when I'm in uncomfortable situations and I feel like I have something to prove, people to impress, I'm trying to protect my energy, or not protecting my energy actually, but I feel like I have something like I want to push out. Like I get this like, what do you need energy? What do you need? Look at me. How can I help? And everything gets pushed outward, and that like ignites that muscle movement. And when I train myself not to do it, I kind of squint my eyes just a little bit and I feel my energy turn inward, like this discernment comes over me, this observational mode, this sense that not everyone deserves that kind of energy from me. And I don't feel any less warm or receptive or willingness to be generous, but I feel more discerning and grounded and powerful. It's like, that is so interesting how that line represents something to me. Now let me know if this lands. I've heard from women that start getting the 11 lines. You're like, God, I'm always like worried and crinkling my forehead and like in this constant worry mode. And now that line is starting to represent that. So training yourself not to do that, which would mean worrying less, I think, could be a way to like soften that. So it's so interesting. So not at all wanting to imply that lines and wrinkles are a bad thing, but I think they can be a way to reflect on like, what is it that I'm doing energetically. And again, I think that's why I feel pretty good about the crow's feet, because I've earned those. And it made me think of this session that I had with this incredible healer. Her name is Lisa Ishwari Murphy, and I'll put a link, because I think you can do online sessions with her. I'll put a link below. And I had asked her about this in a session, like, how do you think about aging? She's in her 50s, I think she just turned 60, and she's like absolutely magnetic, like ageless. She's gorgeous. And she thought about it, like she didn't have a canned answer. She thought about it and said, since the time I was very young, I used to cut out photos of these beautiful silver-haired women I would see, and like you don't see them often in magazines, but I just became really obsessed with the idea of being this wise woman, and I've always been looking forward to meeting her. And I just thought that perspective was so beautiful and rare, and I'd like that to not be rare. I think that there's a lot of magic in that way of seeing it, and that can become your reality. We're surrounded with a different reality of some notions about age that don't have to be true for us. So I'm holding that And I have started to, like, my algorithm has shifted because I've been thinking about when I do want to go gray. I mean, right now I use henna to color my hair. So that transition is going to be tricky. You can't use dye over henna. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to go about it, but I've started like clicking on images of beautiful silver haired women. So now my algorithm's starting to show me more of that, and that is becoming my reality. Like, these women are so magnificent, and I'm starting to look forward to that stage of life. So the way that you're appearing, manifesting, really can be so aligned with what's happening internally. And I want to be that beautiful, graceful, wise, wild, silver haired woman. And I'm holding that picture in my mind. So, thoughts for today. Let me know if you have any questions about what I said, or I'd love to hear how this resonates or doesn't with you.